It does indeed. Well, let's talk about perhaps what's happening from, I don't know, the other side of the pond. Erol Morkoç is a Republican overseas, joins me now. Erol, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks very much indeed for joining us. So, Elon Musk, he's got more money than God. He seems to want to get... Why is Elon Musk so interested in British politics?
I would say because Elon Musk is the kind of person who, once he gets focused on something, he becomes hyper competitive and hyper effective with it. He was somebody who always discussed not wanting to be in the political realm, wanting to focus on his inventions, focus on his rockets, focus on his contributions to humanity. And he saw the election in the United States as so paramount to the future of our country, myself included. I mean, it was a horrible alternative than what we had. And so I think now that he's seen that, he has a phrase he uses all the time on X. You can just do things, and it sounds kind of silly.
I can see that, but when it comes to looking at American politics, I mean, I quite enjoy how socially awkward he is on stage. He's no Steve Jobs when it comes to, you know, product launches or anything. He's sort of on his tiptoes, you know, overexcited, you know, like sort of kid in China shop. But there's no doubt he's hugely and vastly intelligent. He has changed the course of this planet in terms of his technological inventions, whether it's PayPal, whether it's Tesla, whether it's SpaceX, whether it's buying Twitter, calling it X, whether it's, you know, any of the AI things that he's been developing or getting involved in. I mean, he is extraordinary. And so therefore, shouldn't we listen to somebody who has been so fundamental for change of all of our lives compared to a politician who goes, oh no, he's got money, he shouldn't be investing in this?
Absolutely, and that's the argument I've been trying to make on British television for the last 6 months about our campaign and how much people in America look up to Elon Musk. I'm an immigrant. I look at Elon Musk, wow, I want to be like him. I want my kids to be like him. So somebody who is that effective and that impressive and carries that level of respect for his deeds. Keep in mind, a lot of these other rich guys are financiers. And no disrespect to people who make money out of money, but it's a different thing than people who make money out of rocket ships and innovative technologies. And so I absolutely agree. I mean, you should be listening to somebody like Elon Musk based on his credentials. And no, he's not going to come in and, you know, wash out the political system there, but the idea that he's going to make his voice heard in a country where he has financial interests and is an open democracy and is proud of being an open democracy. I mean, Elon Musk is one of the greatest individual immigrants to America, and I have seen no reason why you shouldn't. I mean, he was from South Africa, used to be part of, I mean, that's Commonwealth state, right? So
yeah, well,
it's not as if he has no connection.
Let's talk about connections, though, because we've seen pictures of British politicians, so like Nigel Farage with Donald Trump, with the vice president-elect, with Elon Musk. And we've seen Nick Candy, who is the new treasurer for the Reform Party. Nick Candy, a very wealthy billionaire property developer here in the UK. Married to Holly Valance, who's a former pop singer, very glamorous. And perhaps, you know, that sort of pop star couple. Those people mingling, and then you've got the Prime Minister here who's selected Peter Mandelson to be Britain's new ambassador to the United States. I mean, we all know who Peter Mandelson is, or certainly this side of the pond we do. Is this a good appointment, or should we have perhaps just listened to Nigel Farage and done something different?
Oh, probably for the party in power right now in the UK, they didn't have much of a chance. Labour kind of had to put one of their guys forth, but absolutely, you should have listened to Nigel. Nigel is the best friend the UK has in the White House right now, and he has the president's ear, and you know he's right involved in it, and certainly somebody could have been more friendly to the Donald Trump world order that's going to be built would have been beneficial. But again, I don't think it's going to be critical. You guys change your government quite a lot, and it's very confusing to us.
Let's hope we change our government sooner than perhaps people had expected after the landslide. But let's just finally to you very quickly, Erol. So we've got the new president coming in. Everybody here in the UK talks about the special relationship. Everybody in America doesn't know what that is. I'm assuming that the UK has absolutely no chance of making any progress with Donald Trump until or unless Keir Starmer is voted out of office.
I would say that's a pretty astute viewpoint. Outside of perhaps some geopolitical Five Eyes things where it transcends politics, the fact that Labour sent over all those weirdos to come and be part of our election didn't really help the argument. And we just don't like the Labour government, and Donald Trump doesn't doesn't need to like them.
No, well, it's not just you, not just you who doesn't like it. Erol, Morkoç, Republican Overseas, thank you so much indeed for joining us here on Talk. So, Benedict Spence, as I